that, of course, with the programs of inflation, you're removing value from money, and therefore you're actually lowering the standard of living of the people that supposedly the folks in Washington tell us they're trying to help.
Yes, in fact, it's the wage earner who is being the most impacted. If you take a look at the prices that rise most rapidly as a result of inflation, things like food and energy, which the Federal Reserve doesn't like to count, because I guess if you're a Wall Street investment banker, you don't really care how much your housekeeper pays for groceries because it's a tiny percentage of your overall expenditures. Yet the average laborer who's working in a blue collar capacity, a much higher percentage of his income goes for things like food and energy, and he gets hit hard from inflation.
That's exactly right. Those are the major targets. It's on the one side of the laborers, and on the other side, the people who are on fixed income, the retired individuals who are watching the value of their pension funds or savings and so forth evaporate.
Because if you look at oil prices going up and record high pump prices on a seasonal adjusted basis, what do? They don't blame it on the money printing, on the big deficits. All they can do is say it's because of Iran. It's because of speculators. They accept none of the responsibility for the rising cost of living.
Oh, that's exactly right. And it's exactly the problem, because it deflects people's concern from what the real mechanism is in this process. You talk about inflation, the average person says, well, what that means is increases in prices of food or energy or whatever it may be. But that can't occur unless you have these monetary mechanisms working essentially below the surface. And that's the one thing that they don't want the average person to understand.